Networking is an essential skill that you will need to master, whether it's before the interview, during the interview, or after the interview. It is an essential life skill. Networking causes people much anxiety quite often because, number one, it's difficult for people to recognize the value of a networking event. And number two, it's difficult for many people to enter into a room full of people they don't know and engage in conversation. This was difficult for me as well. Having sat in on decades of interviews, I have come to realize that quite often the difference between someone getting a job and not getting a job was how well they had networked. And if someone in the room knew a person and could say something positive about them, it made all the difference in the world as to whether or not that person succeeded in getting the job. When entering a room full of people that you don't know, one thing that I found is that I had to stop thinking about myself and being self-conscious, but think about going into that room and helping someone else to feel better and more comfortable with himself or herself. So I would take a deep breath, walk in, and just pick one person to go up and introduce myself to. And I'd say, "Hello, I'm LaFay. I'm new here. Could you tell me a little bit about this event?" Once the person began to tell me about that event, I had one friend in the room, and it was then easier to move about the room and make a good impression on other people and help them also to feel more comfortable about being where they were.